Good evening. I hope everybody's had a good Sunday. I know it's about to be kickoff here pretty soon. I work today. Whew, what a day. What a day. Ooh. Man, oh man. It's now like every shift that I work, somebody blows through. It's always very interesting. It's very convoluted. There's nothing like having conversations with people where it's like, you know, and I know, you know, so we both know. So we're going to have this conversation as if I don't know that you know I know, and you don't know that I don't know, but we both know what we know. But seeing as we are in an establishment, right, where I work, things are a little bit different. I got to conduct myself in a certain way and make sure that I'm diplomatically correct, which I do move and operate, generally try to all the time. But I also have an ability to operate in a conversation now, to let them know that, like, shawty don't play. We ain't playing those games no more. No more are we playing those games. I'm no longer playing your games. Period. Period, dot it, move it. We're on to the next chapter. We're on to a whole another book. Okay? And you can feel how you feel about it. You can say what you say about it. And you can do whatever it is you're going to do about it. You know, I really don't know what else to say about it other than that. You know, I just don't. I'm so disappointed in so many people. I can't even put into words, truthfully. Outside of our leaders, okay? But cast that aside. Let's table that. I'm just saying in general, in reference to people that have been in my life for a substantial amount of time, up until I cut everybody off, where I gave them an ample amount of respect and ample amount of room to be good people and to make good decisions and, you know, be unconditionally loving, truthfully. Again, I was not perfect, and I've never claimed to be. But I would never go out of my way to be a part of any type of affiliation with any type of operation, whatever that may be, to go against someone in the manner that people have want to go against me. And so wrapping my head around it, especially when I come into contact with them, when I know that they did, is difficult. And so there ain't no telling what's going to come out of my mouth. But I'm going to be diplomatic about it. I will. My coworker watched the whole transitioning of the conversation go down. And I have to say, after I got done with it, she's like, you know what, Amanda, I just respect you. I respect you and how you articulate conversations. I was like, you know what? I appreciate that. Thank you. You know, I just want people to learn that they are nobody's doormat. No one. Nobody deserves that. I didn't. They didn't. No one does. Absolutely no one in this world. And again, I'm going to say this till I'm blue in the face. Everything that has been bestowed against me, I would never want any of them to go through it. Never. I wouldn't want their children to go through what my son has gone through. I wouldn't. I wouldn't want that on my conscience. I wouldn't. But seeing as people have taken it upon themselves to create agony, calculated agony for my son and myself, yeah, it's a little bit personal. You know what I mean? It's personal because it's principle. And if they're doing it to me, they're doing it to other people. That just is clear as day. That's clear as day. They just pick me out of the crowd and be like, hey, we're going to do it to her. Or better yet, they've been doing it for a long time, but it ends with me. So there's that venture too. That said, it reminds me of a conversation I had with some cute little young girls I work with at my department store. We have a lot of very young, 17, 18 range. And it's so beautiful to see. I'm so proud of my coworkers in all ages in my department store that I work at. I am not a big fan of corporate America, but what I will tell you is I'm proud of the team that I work with and work alongside. And that's in all management for the corporate store that I work at. They make making pennies worthwhile, period. And so I'm proud of that. I'm proud to be working alongside them. And I was having some conversations with some young girls, and we were discussing the Grammys, and we were discussing talking about Jelly, and I think it was Sabrina Carpenter and some other people, right, that flew out. And I was really proud to hear these girls because they like the music, but they do not adopt the idolization of the singer. And that meant a lot for me to hear in my ears, because so often enough, I think what we're seeing now when it comes to the young children, and my son's 18, where they are pushing it down their throats in reference to the culture that these famous people stand on and the musicians and all this stuff. And they're just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs in reference to what lifestyle they carry and they promote on social media, where these kids see it and they want them to adopt it. And it's like, no, do not adopt that thinking. Okay. They want you to, do not. What you do is you appreciate the craft and the gift, whether it's music, whether it's art, whether it's whatever, fill in the blanks. Appreciate the craft and the gift. Like for me, when it comes to music's so much a part of my everyday life, right? But I've lost so much respect for a lot of musicians right now. And it's hard for me to listen to some of them, truthfully. However, I listen to the music, I listen to the song, I listen to the lyrics, and I decide if that's something I stand on or if I even want to listen to, how it makes me feel. And I separate that from the actual musician, right? Because it's so hard right now. It's so hard right now. And it reminds me of like, at what point do these musicians move out of the way and give some young people a shot? I mean, it's the same thing in the politics. Like half these people, if not more, it's time to retire. It's not like you guys ain't got enough money in the bank. Like, let's hang in the hat. All right. But no, they don't want to do that because they don't want to lose the power, nor are they ready for all their dirty little secrets to come out, because they know what they do. They know what they've done. And so they know when somebody comes in there to take their position, it's all going to come out, and it's all going to come out in the wash. However, you can't avoid the trajectory of what destiny is. Like, and if you have such dirty skeletons in your closets, like fill in the blanks for whatever that is for you, right? It's going to come out eventually. It just is. And that's why we're in a time right now. And I will tell you this. This is what I will tell you. And I'm going to end on this. This is going to be my only video. I don't know. I might make one after Bad Bunny. But if you're on the fence where you stand alongside these people, or you stand for, like, I strongly suggest you fix your ways and you abandon ship, because the ship is going down. The ship is going down. Whether it's this year or next year, it's going down, and you want to be on the right side of this. You just do. You very much do. And now is your chance to fix that. Because when you go down with the ship, you can't say, oh, I didn't have time. No, you do. And right now is the time. And this is the entertainment biz. This is political biz. This is the real estate biz. This is the business biz. This is the religious biz. I mean, this is all nonprofit biz. We can go down the list because the ship is coming down. And now is your time to pick the right side and truly repent and start your new life.